there are many reasons in CrossFit why people don't improve. Hey everyone, I'm out of breath because I've been running around. I'm a bit late, I'm gonna go, but I'm heading to the gym. Have you seen my eyelashes? Look, how crazy is that? I had my lashes lifted, so now I don't have to wear mascara, so I'm not wearing any makeup, which is up my street because I'm so low maintenance. Yeah, I'm heading to the gym to do a class, and then this vlog's gonna be a shorter one. The last one that I've just edited is so long, it's ridiculous, and I know a lot of you are enjoying the long ones. But for me, it's so much editing, so I'm going to try and keep this one a little bit shorter. And I'm going to train, and then I might come home and do a bike workout. And then we're going to Martin's parents later for a Chinese takeaway, which will be cool. And I'll give you some updates along the way about little things, about my training, all the other stuff. So yeah, I'm going to head to the gym now. So see you in a bit.
Off you go, guys. 20 deadlifts. Neutral spine. Make sure you get that bend in the knee. Full foot on the floor, pushing through that mid foot, getting used to the quads on the way up. 20 reps, and then 70 single skips. Demons in my soul. You don't know how much I've already been through. Never backing down. Hard work till they put me in the dirt. So you're gonna learn. You get what you deserve. And I stand my ground. Never backing down. Teeth on streets nobody wants to go through. Earn these stripes made of lines that can't be undone. I've been high, I've been low, and the proof is in my bones. You don't know how much I've already been through. Stand proud, never backing down. Till they put me in the dirt. So you're gonna learn. You get what you deserve. And I stand my ground. Never backing down.
Hey guys, I'm just heading upstairs because Martin's on the bike and it's quite loud. My eyelashes look super weird, like I can't believe they're all flicky, it's so strange. So, it's so sunny again. So training was fun. We did, it was deadlifts and double unders, and the deadlift went up in a ladder, and we were told like not to do it for time, but it was so exciting. I really enjoyed it. I love a ladder of any sort. Like a ladder, for those of you that don't know, is increasing weights as you go. And like sometimes in a competition they'll have them all lined up. It's just the most exciting thing ever. So yeah, deadlift, ladder, then double unders, and then we did like a, oh what was it, a run, 4 rounds for time, a 1 lap run, which is probably about 200 to 400 meters and then a lap of the same route again, but carrying 2 kettlebells, and RX weights was 224s, which was mad. It's 36 wall balls, and it was 4 rounds for time, and I can't remember what the time cap was, but I time capped out. I didn't finish it. And it was mainly because the farmers walks were so heavy and it was not okay. I had to break so many times. I like nearly finished, but I was in the last round when the time cap happened. So, but you've got to remember, like, you can't finish every workout every day, and if you don't finish it in the time, you know you're working hard. I thought I would quickly go over like reasons why people don't improve in CrossFit, because it got me thinking about it really. So, and obviously you don't have to improve in CrossFit all the time. Part of my journey at the moment is I've recognised that I am not just valued by the amount of weight that I can lift or by my performance. Like, I can just do CrossFit for fun if I want to. I don't have to be competitive. I don't have to constantly be getting better. That's fine. But if you do want to get better, there are many reasons in CrossFit why people don't improve. So number one is probably because they don't progressively overload. So if you're one of those people, and I definitely was for a little bit, that would always turn up and for every workout put 5s on the bar because you know you can't do the RX weight, so you just put 5s on because it's like your default, and you're also maybe a little bit afraid of failure and afraid of going too heavy. But progressive overload is really important to help you get stronger. So even if you put the 5s on and then 2.5s, and then next time you try 10s, like, it's just, and for me I'm talking in kilos, I don't know what it would be in pounds, sorry America. Yeah, so increasing the weight every time you go, or increasing the weight often, that's important. And maybe testing yourself. So if you're doing a workout where you know you're going to finish it, you probably are going to be one of the first in that group, then maybe like scale the weight up a little bit. If you're not RXing yet, like push yourself to go a little bit heavier, or if you're close to RXing, then try and RX it and just say, I'm just gonna, like, obviously speak to your coach and see what the goal is for that specific workout, but just say, I'm gonna try and RX it, or I'm gonna try and go a bit heavier, and then that might mean that I don't do it unbroken, or I might break it down a little bit because I'm gonna be knackered, because it's gonna be hard to lift heavier weights, but it's gonna get me stronger, and today my goal is strength. And then other days you can say, oh, my goal is fitness. Maybe the weights are a little bit heavier for me, so maybe I will scale them down a little bit but try and go unbroken on the other round. So it's about pushing yourself in different ways, and I think it's quite easy to feel like you're quite comfortable in your level of fitness. You're comfortable picking up, say you're using the 12s on the dumbbell, you're using the 12 kilos, and RX tends to be 15, but you know you can do unbroken set of 10 on the 12, so you do that because it's going to be faster and because it means you're not going to come last in the workout. But sometimes it's so beneficial to go, no, today I'm going to do 15s, and it doesn't matter if I have to put that weight down a couple of times. It doesn't matter if I have to break that set of 10 into 5s or 3s or even 2s. I'm going to get it done with the 15s today, and I don't care if I come last, I don't care if I get capped out, because I know I'm getting better. It's not being afraid to push yourself and to try a little bit harder. So another reason you might not be improving is because your programming that you're on, if you're in a class or you're doing a program, is not hitting your specific weaknesses. So you can talk to a coach about what your weaknesses are and say, is there a way we can program some of my weaknesses into the programming? So say your weakness is pull up and they don't feature very often, you could maybe ask if you can swap out a movement for some pull-ups, or you could add on a little bit of accessory work, like before or after your session, where you just do an EMOM of some strict pull-ups to improve that strength base, or then you just practice like kipping pull-ups or butterfly pull-ups or whatever you want to practice. There are ways of adding in your weaknesses around your programming. Other reasons you might not be getting better, you might not be eating enough. And I know this can be super scary for lots of people, especially who are used to being quite lean. It can be scary to eat more, and if you've come off a diet or if you've been dieting for quite a long time, some people get caught in the trap of being in a constant calorie deficit. That can become an issue, that can start to have a negative effect on your training, and you might not recover as well. So eating to fuel your performance is really important, and that means eating enough protein, so 2.2 grams per kilo of body weight, and that's from like lean meats and It can be protein powders, but you want to mostly get it from food, and then also eating enough calories. There's a TDEE calculator, TDEE, which stands for total daily energy expenditure. If you look that up, just Google it, and it will give you the amount of calories you need during the day. That is the amount of calories you need to be eating to maintain your current weight and train. If you want to gain muscle, then you need to be eating more than that. And obviously calorie tracking can be triggering for a lot of people, so you don't have to do that, but it's also about being conscious that you're eating enough food to fuel your training, whether you do that by adding in a little bit of like extra fats into your diet, like peanut butter or things that are higher in calories, without having to track them. So adding in a shake here and there that maybe is full of calories. You could do like whole milk or something like that. I think a lot of people get caught in the trap of focusing purely on aesthetics and worrying that they might like lose their abs or lose their level of leanness, and it's fine if you want to look the same and you don't want to change the way you look, then obviously keep your calories exactly the same and don't lift any heavier. But if you do want to change, you do want to gain muscle, if you want to get better at CrossFit, then you might need to eat a little bit more and train a little bit heavier, which probably means that your body's going to change. Maybe you'll gain a little bit of body fat for a while, maybe you'll gain more muscle and you'll start to look more bulky. I mean, that's cool. Bulky is the aim for me. you can hold yourself back with your own physique goals. Like, some people are worried about getting bigger arms. Personally, I love having big arms. I want my arms to be bigger. Like, they're already quite big, but I want them to be bigger. Like today I was just saying that I want to have super jacked forearms, because A, I know that will help me transfer over to my gymnastics performance, and I know that it means I can do like heavy deadlifts and farmer carries better. But also I think I was watching the Torian Pro, and the females are just so jacked. I'm like, that's cool. So don't hold yourself back with physique goals, I think. Hello. Do you need to come in here?
Okay.
Yeah. Here's your noisy. Was it fun?
Yeah. What
did you do? Oh, you done training too?
Yeah. Jerk practice, clean practice, and then clean jerk practice.
Yeah.
I did just 25 minutes on the bike. But it's quite nice to see my whoop bang, because it's gone up slowly, dipped down where I've rested, and then I spent 2 or 3 minutes at a higher gear going quick.
Yeah.
And then come back down again.
It's cool, isn't it, being able to like have your whoop straight next. How are you? So mine's just gonna have a shower, so I'm sorry for the imminent buzzing noise, which is our pump for the shower, because I mean, it makes the shower really good, but it's kind of annoying that it's so loud. There it is. So there are lots of different reasons why you don't get better at CrossFit, and again, you don't have to constantly get better, but if it is your goal, then focusing on your weaknesses is important, but also having fun is super important too. Like, if I was just focusing on my weaknesses all the time, then I wouldn't be lifting heavy, because I can lift heavy enough already. But I love lifting heavy, so I'm not going to give that up. And honestly, I'm really enjoying classes, and classes may not be the best way to get me better at CrossFit, but they are the most fun. And on a program, personally, I just feel like I'm doing my program a couple of days a week still, but I feel like I don't get the intensity. If I need a break from the classes, then I'll do the program, because I can just do more of the strict strength stuff, that's so hard to say, and then I'll do the classes all the other days. It's hard to get better. I think you need to be constantly looking at your own performance and kind of understanding what you're doing and what you're not doing, so that you can start to implement like different strategies to kind of cope with that. Because for most people, it's either you're not lifting heavy enough, you're not focusing on the areas that you need to improve, or you're not eating enough. And even having this conversation with you, I'm really aware that I need to add in a little bit more strict strength stuff, because I'm really enjoying it, but also the classes don't really hit those areas as much, and I could be doing it sometimes like in the morning or before the class happens, or just here and there really. So I'm excited to do that again. I think now there's the buzzy shower. So I'm gonna have lunch, and I've got southern fried fish burgers, which were from Aldi, and I love them so much. I'm completely obsessed. I'm gonna have those in a sandwich, and then I'll probably go on the bike for a little bit. I'm thinking of doing an hour-long one, but I don't know if I've got that in me right now. I'm quite tired already, and CrossFit was like a 13 strain, and so tomorrow we've got the CrossFit social, and then after well, the CrossFit social is like a mini competition, so I don't want to be completely knackered for that, but I also really want to do it. And then we're doing drinks and stuff after. I don't drink, so what I might do is show you some of the things that I'm going to drink instead, so that should be fun. And then later on tonight we're going to go to Martin's family's house for a Chinese, so I'm going to get all the food in that I need to help me recover for tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, I will decide in a bit what I'm going to do. So I am gonna do some work on the bike. I might do, what time is it? I might do an hour. I just feel like doing a long one. I feel like I can go like slower for longer rather than doing high intensity. So I'll show you the turbo I've got at the moment. It's not the permanent fix. I think I'm gonna get a Wahoo, but I'm just trialing it. So it's literally like a second-hand one from someone on Facebook Marketplace, and then it's attached to just an old bike. So it's nothing special. It will work kind of in the place of like a bike erg instead of having a Wahoo just yet, because I really want to do more cycling and I want to build up to getting fitter and being able to do like the 40Ks and 60Ks that I was doing before. So I feel like I just want to cycle indoors and just do it without worrying about having to get home when I'm a bit tired. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I've got my laptop and I'm just gonna set up, I think I'll do one of the like global triathlon ones. Yeah, I think I'll do this one. I did one of those the other day and I really enjoyed it, and what I'm gonna do is have headphones in, so I've got some music, and then play the sound of the intervals and stuff on the computer. It's getting a bit cold, but I'm not gonna put anything else on because I don't want to get really hot.
Welcome along to another GCN training session. Today we're going to be focusing on our aerobic endurance. So we've got some long intervals, especially stack up for these. 60-minute session. We're going to start off with a nice 5-minute walk, around 80 RPM, and you're aiming for around 2.
Hey guys, so I just did that horrible 1 hour cycle workout. It was insane, like actually insane, but I'm glad I did it. It was really good fun and I want to do more like that. It just shows that you don't need any high-tech kit to start getting into triathlon. Like, that is just a old mountain bike and a turbo that I got from Facebook Marketplace a couple of days ago. I am gonna get a Wahoo. I think I've said that already, but not right now. I haven't got it yet. But you don't need one. You can train really savagely without one. Yeah, so I'm gonna jump in the shower. Martin basically played on the Xbox the whole time that I was training. I really like that we can do that in the house now. Like, he can do his thing, I can be doing the fitness. Yeah, it was good fun. Training's felt really good today, but I've got that like little mini comp thing tomorrow, which is exciting but also scary. And oh, I've racked up a massive strain. Yeah, so I got a 12.3 on the cycling and a 13.8 on the CrossFit. So I am overreaching, it's telling me, and my arm's gonna fall off because it's this camera, although very small, is heavy. I was kind of gonna see if I had a green day to train this hard, but I was at like 51%. It's still not good. But I just love training at the moment. And I know I'm gonna get a couple of weeks where my training gets a bit worse because obviously my cycle really affects my energy levels. So I'll just see how it goes. But yeah, I trained hard and I might have serious DOMs tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna jump in the shower and I will see you later on. I find it so hard to wear, like, to find normal people clothes to wear, and honestly I think since like lockdown this has just become my default. Like shorts and top, essentially my CrossFit clothes, but like normal people versions. I mean, I do wear a dress sometimes, but only on special occasions, maybe tomorrow. Morning guys, so we are heading to the CrossFit social this morning, and it starts with like a mini competition. I'll see if I can get some footage, but I'm not quite sure. And then we're having drinks after, so that should be fun. Yeah. Hey guys, so we finished. Martin is here, very sweaty. So that, Martin's not done a comp before, so that was, how did you find it, babe?
Yeah, fun. Hard, fun.
Yeah, and he looked like he enjoyed it, so it was just like a just for fun, like little social club, because obviously in a CrossFit gym you don't see everybody, you don't meet everybody, it's in all the different classes because you go at a different time. So yeah, it was really nice, and I just really enjoyed like training with other people that I don't normally train with, so it's cool. There was 2 workouts, but the first one was it was horrible. It was 6 rounds of 25 burpees each, and then straight into max thrusters, and we didn't have much time left, we had like a minute, so I went in for like a 65 kilo thruster and got that easy, and then thought I'll go 75, and then stupidly I changed my mind. I was like, I'll go for 85 because I know I've got that, but managed to clean it and didn't have enough time to do the thruster, so jokes on me there. But at least I gave it a go. And then it was 2 minutes. Was it 2 minutes in each station or 4 minutes?
No, so the first 2 minutes was ground to overhead plate.
Okay.
Then from 2 minutes to 6 minutes it was toe to bar.
Yeah.
and then from 6 to 12 minutes it was max calories in the air bike.
Yeah, there we go. Max calories is fun. I like, yeah, I really like max calories. The toaster bar was not my cup of tea, but I managed to like break it down into a single toaster bar, which worked really well. I find that works really well in comps when you're like gonna lose your rhythm because you're knackered anyway. So I did that, and I think we got 111 in total. I wasn't with Martin, I was with somebody else because they mixed everybody up, which I really liked. So it was all like mixed ability. We got 111, and it wasn't either of our strengths, so that was really cool. So now we're gonna go get some drinks. Obviously I'm gonna get alcohol-free stuff because I don't drink. Mine might actually get some beers. And then we're gonna go for our little social. So I will see you later. I might show you what I get to drink because I know some of you are interested in what I drink. Now, I don't drink alcohol. I think I'm gonna go like record a leg. Don't know, I'll figure it out. Hey everyone! So it's Sunday and we've pretty much just had the most chilled day today. Like Martin's watching hockey at the moment downstairs, something like the Europeans or something. So yesterday was really cool. It was so much fun to have a social. Obviously we've not had something like that for like a couple of years now, or at least a year. Yeah, must be like 2, because of the whole pandemic situation, and obviously it wasn't like a proper one, but it was really nice to get back to having some like fun together as a gym, because it's a new gym that I'm at. It was really nice to meet a load of the people that I don't normally train with. I had such a good time doing the workout and the little mini competition. It was like a community one where everybody got to have a go, and it was lush. And then after that we had like some drinks and we did beer pong and a few other silly games and had some food, and it was just really nice to hang out with everybody. Just such a lovely weekend. And that is again another reason why, if you're thinking about, if you're like on the fence on whether to try CrossFit or not, like do it, because you can go to a CrossFit gym and then you can make a load of new friends. Like if that's something, if you're moving to a new area, or if you struggle to make friends as an adult, which is a hard thing to do, you'll just meet so many like-minded people, and it's just such a nice environment. There's no egos, and there are people of all different abilities, all different lifestyles. It's just a super cool way to meet really nice, genuine people. And even Martin was saying it yesterday, that there's no egos in CrossFit. Like there's none of those like judgy gym people. There's just, everybody's just chill and just nice and funny and just like non-judgmental, which is great. So I tried some non-alcoholic drinks. I have had the recorder leg before, and that was definitely in my top 2 that I tried yesterday. And I tried the Seedlip gin mixer, obviously alcohol-free gin. I didn't like it. I don't think it was to do with the gin though, or the alcohol-free gin. I think it was because it was grapefruit flavoured and it was really bitter, and I watered it down with like a little bit of water, and it tasted a lot better after I did that. But yeah, I wasn't a fan. I might try, if I see another flavour of it there, I might try it again. But my favourite by far was the Thatcher's Zero. That was so good. So if you're looking for like a cider to drink in the sun and you don't drink alcohol, definitely try the Thatcher's Zero, because that's going to be my like go-to from now on if I want. I used to love like having a cider in the hot sun on a summer's day, so that's going to be what I'm going to have, because I couldn't tell the difference at all. Honestly, it was so nice. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Over the next couple of weeks I'm going to be doing videos. I've got a few left for SAS, and then after that I'm going to be doing videos on CrossFit. I'm going to really focus in on CrossFit and things like what to do when you start competing, how to start CrossFit as a beginner, mistakes that people commonly make, how to get better at CrossFit, all of that kind of stuff, what to eat maybe. Let me know in the comments below if you've got any ideas for videos that you would like me to do that's going to be like informative based content on CrossFit, because I'm really keen to like cover all of those topics. And that's going to be, I'm going to do that instead of the SAS videos that I've been doing. So that will be released at some point during the week, and then that will be like a shorter, more chatty, informative video, and then on the weekend I'll release my like vlog that I do every week. This week coming up I'm going to go and support at the Newquay Triathlon, so I'm going to try and vlog a little bit of that for you so you can see what it's like. obviously it's going to be in Newquay, so that's like really picturesque, like such a nice place. So yeah, I know a few of you are interested in where I live in Cornwall, so that is quite local to me, so I'll show you that. But I think it's going to be heaving with tourists because a lot of people have been coming down here instead of going on holiday, which is obviously really good for like our economy and that kind of stuff. But for those of us that don't work in the hospitality industry, like the roads just get so full and yeah, it gets a lot more difficult to move around. So I'll show you some of that next week. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit shorter than the last one and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.